What is up, everybody? TLOU here today. So we're gonna talk about The Last of Us remake once again. There's been a lot of naysayers about this remake, saying as not too much have changed. So Digital Foundry has done a comparison video showing you the differences. And one of the shots of the video was to zoom in on Joel's face. So you can look at the face physics, the lip physics, and the beard physics. It's like, what are we doing here, really? If you gotta zoom in 4x% to make somebody see a difference, then it's like, it's not that big of a difference. Like, obviously, the beard, his facial hairs is more defined, his hair follicles is more defined. Who cares that much? Who really cares? This looks absolutely ridiculous. Now, sure, there is one character that I've seen that's like maybe two characters at this point. I've seen that's like a massive difference, and that will be the clicker. The clicker enemy they have shown is a massive difference between that enemy and the one character Tess, which I'm gonna talk about later in this video because Naughty Dog had to show you that there's a difference because I guess they were seeing the reception that there's not too much of a difference, so they showed that one character off. But yeah. The next gen PS5 remake physics is going into actions with this dude's beard. It's like, who cares? That's definitely worth your hard-earned $70 right here. So you can see his beard be fully crispy, and you can see every follicle of his beard now. Okay, and his mustache. So, what's worried about the lip physics? Oh, they got you covered right there, buddy. You get full remake beard and lip physics right there. They show some close-up of the eyes. Now it's like, wow, who cares that much? Like, you gotta look at these people's follicles, these characters' follicles to see the difference. That's just like, wow. This is highly disturbing. It looks identical. Why we don't need this? I'm sick of these remasters from last gen. PS5 mustache technology, game of the year right here. Yeah. Well, let's look at what Naughty Dog decided to bring up. They decided to show us the new version of Tess in The Last of Us remake. Now, when I played The Last of Us 1, I probably played it twice, and I thought this character was in her 30s to maybe 40s. But this character looks a lot older. Let's just play the footage. So they made the character look a lot older. So apparently in the game, this character is supposed to be 50. But I don't know if they talked about her being 50. People or fans are just making this up. But I don't know. I don't remember all this much detail about this game in the beginning. But you know, she's a lot younger in this than the first one, in the regular Last of Us. But now she's a lot older. This one, she can be this one's mother or even grandmother at this point. So they're making the characters older, and I was like, why? What is wrong with this one? And they intended the character to be this old anyway. It's like, why it couldn't make this one have the first one have gray hair? So now it kind of completely changed how the character looks now. So she's like somebody's grandma. Tess is somebody's grandma age now. I'm not feeling it. And they want to say this is a Tess glow up. I never heard the expression glow up with somebody getting older and aging. That's a new way I heard that term used before. But okay. And I was like, really? And you can see that there's definitely more detail, like in our clothing department, like there's more detail here compared to this one. But why make the character older? That's much older like this, drastically older. But I don't know. People were liking this. People were saying, "Hey, we would definitely buy the $100 edition because this character is a lot older now." Apparently, this looks more realistic to these guys. I don't know. And like the more they keep showing about this remake, the more I'm just not interested in this, to be honest. It's just wow. And I guess this was like this supposed to be like the definitive edition. This supposed to be like the definitive photo or video that makes you say that, hey, here's a difference between this and the remastered version. It's like, yeah, it might be a difference here because you made the character older, but I'm still not seeing a point of paying $70. Some people even paying $100 for this, and they're saying gladly take our money for this difference right here. Really, you want an older character now? Yeah, whatever floats your boat right there, buddy. Let's see. There is no difference. Oh God, this looks incredible. Does it really? I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a Debbie Downer. I'm just one of the naysayers of the amazing Last of Us remake physics or differences. I don't know. I know I'll be the minority. I know I'll be the minority here, but I like the original look. You're not the only one. I like the original look better too, but I don't know why they made her so much older. But if that was the original image, why didn't they do that in the first game to begin with? Why? I was like, who knows? Same when Sonic changed Peter Parker. I prefer the original. Naughty Dog is currently in a race with Rayman 2, Tetris, and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on how many stupid needless ports they can get. If their fan base is gonna buy it, then why not? Like, people, like that $100 version is already sold out already. People are demanding with this new image, this new screenshot, that Naughty Dog release more of those $100 Firefly editions. So if they're gonna buy it, why not at this point? Glow up my ass. Glow up? And the character looks a lot worse. Yeah. I am begging devs to realize that even when you're going for realistic looking human characters, character design is still a thing. Every character in the remaster looks like a completely different person. 2 or before is very weird, yeah. So now, is this one canon now? Is the older one canon now? I guess the newer characters in this remake is canon now compared to the first one, so that's interesting. Gaming companies posting their own L's online. The new Tess makes the same facial expression sad, condescending white woman make when they don't get someone wrongly arrested. Wow. I have zero interest in this franchise. I know gamers are going to be mad, but in my opinion, this bit isn't about vague issues of fidelity or realism. It's just nice that a 4-year-old lady can actually like a 40-year-old lady. I mean, I guess I'm not that like good at guessing ages, but I would think this one was like in her 30s. Well, this one, she looks a lot older than 40 in my opinion. She looks like she's like pushing 50 or 60. I don't know. The amount of investment and increasingly diminishing returns is astounding. Perfect example of the simple fact that video games looking more realistic often leads to uglier results. And this says the quote tweets. What is this video?
Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Okay. Now,
okay. These people losing. They're going too far on this one. Damn, they made her look like a real woman and not a effing turbo squid base mesh. I don't even know what that is, but okay. There should be a name for the specific obsession to fix old content while also making the original look outdated or obsolete, degrading the hard work artists did years ago to make yourself look better and sell more copies. Honestly, disgusting. Nobody can match Naughty Dog, especially in character rendering. They are just incredible. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I didn't have a problem with the original design, so, but, I mean, people are just, like, saying, hey, you know that meme, that Toy Story meme, when they say, when the character Andy is, like, pretty much throwing, what is it, what's the cowboy character? No, is it Andy? Woody, when he's throwing him in the trash, says, I don't want to play with you anymore. That's how people pretty much treating this old character, like, you don't like the old character anymore, but you just want the new one. And I was like, and I kind of think the new one looks worse, but okay. Sure, it looks more realistic, but it's kind of like, does everything need to be ultra realistic in these games? No, it's like, okay. The left looks a lot more realistic reaction in the style, while the right looks like someone trying to make goofy reactions in real life. I don't see how this is exactly a glow up. What the F happened to Tess? Yeah, I'll play this game now that you made all the women uglier. This literally is not the same character at all. Yeah, this is definitely not. She looks like, this one looks like she could be her mother or this woman's grandmother. So, and it's supposed to be the same character. Like, that's just wild right there. People are trying so hard to convince that the Plaza she looks somehow worse, even though her age matches Joe and there was a 20-year time jump at the start of the game. Not to mention that the stress and living in an apocalypse makes you age faster. Okay. The issue with hyper-realism like this is that it strips away all expressions and personality the original design had. Aging 30 years is now a glow-up. Yeah. I'm actually seeing people say the remake looks worse. Gamers somehow get dumber every gen. I mean, it's kind of a vague statement to go against us, but okay. You know, people can't have opinions and not like the new model over the old one. Like, I mean, that is a thing. People can prefer the old one more. Like the same thing with the Spider-Man situation from Insomniac. People prefer the old Peter Parker over the new one, the Tom Holland look-alike one, and the new one. So, let's see. In the original, she looks like she's been told something hurtful, but is trying to hide that in hurt. It's subtle but clear, brilliant facial animations. In the remake, she goes from looking like she's holding back laughter to looking like she just farted in hopes no one's noticed. Really? You gotta be looking at this super seriously now. Actually, wow. Okay. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't imagine like actually like looking at the last part of seeing as what she's doing, but okay. Haters went from there's no difference to there's too much difference in the space of a few days. Yeah, when you drastically age the character, obviously there's gonna be a difference. So it's like it's obvious this character looks a lot younger than this one. The Last of Us fans are on their way to buy a $7 movie they are already seen twice. Oh man, this is why art style is much more important than realism. You guys haven't seen anything yet. This isn't a glow up I will not be buying. Yeah, so there's a lot of people saying they won't be buying this one, and a lot of people who are saying they are going to be buying it who are not. People still don't see a reason to buy this shit, so this is kind of hilarious to be honest. You have people who are saying, hey, I'm not going to buy this game. You have people saying, hey, you should definitely buy this game. Look at the changes. And it's like the changes aren't that big, or the changes are like detriments in some people's opinions. Like, I don't like how they made her a lot older. It's like she looks like this woman's grandma or mother at this point. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you still think this game is worth buying or not buying? Let me know your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.